that's the vibe. Like it will be a fun event, guys. Like it will be serious because like we will have the guilds presenting what they have, and also we invited some BCs. That doesn't mean like we are telling you guys like we'll have BCs coming, but we sent the invites. So uh,
Yeah.
that, that's going to be really interesting for guilds to pitch. And also like yeah, the Iber Power PC guys, like Squall man, you can't win them all, but like that Iber Power PC, I'm pissed that I can't win it because it's a great one. Also like the Iber Power partnership is is bigger than just a PC for COPA, but you guys need to think that this partnership is intended to give like to be the official. I think Michael tweeted it today, but like the official hardware provider, Iberpower being the official hardware provider for Stratlas. So it's much bigger than just like the PC for Copa, but it's actually a company that puts Star Atlas like at the very top of gaming as well, because I don't know guys, probably like you need to be from North America to know about Iberpower probably, but Iberpower is a huge company in North America. They are actually the biggest gaming hardware provider of North America. So yeah, guys, like it's big, and it's big not only for Stratos as a company, but we plan to have more stuff for you guys. Like you're already benefiting from it by receiving one of you guys is going to win a really dope computer, but there will be we plan to do more stuff together with Iber Power in the future. And yeah, so big shout out to them. They're huge. We are really happy to be partnering with them, and yeah, really happy about the partnership as a whole. I am really excited to see who is actually going to win it.
Yeah,
So
it needs to be one
so
of the Brew
you also
boys,
want
right?
yeah, it needs to be one of the brew guys. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. And
yeah,
yeah, we have lots to cover today. We need to talk about guilds. We need to talk about something that started today on our Twitter, right? We saw some interesting
yes sir.
thing happening today on Twitter. I
Yeah,
guess
man.
we should probably talk a little about this,
We can start with that. Okay, we officially started. Like I think we officially started now. And yeah, so this is the brew number 16, Guilds and Copa. But we have some other cool stuff as well. But the main topics will be Guilds and Copa, since we just launched our new Guilds category, which it's it's not just like a Discord category. Like it's bigger than that. We'll jump right into it after we do some we go through what happened in Discord in Twitter, sorry. But yeah, it's bigger than that, guys. So yeah, we will dive deep into that in some minutes. But yeah, also we are all waiting for Copa. I think it's going to be really fun. But just tell us about what dropped on Twitter, man.
yes, Santi, I was like watching Twitter today, and there was this ancient mud proverb: to see the big picture, follow the tiniest clues. And then there was a code under this. And I don't know. I think there is something going on, like this might be something.
Yes,
Oh, you added to the bro chat.
yeah, I pasted the link on the brew chat. But yeah, guys, like the clues are going on, and the person who discovers it will basically unlock something really cool for the whole community. So yeah, it's it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, man, Satan is releasing the alpha. But yeah,
Yeah.
something's going on, guys. If I if I may give an advice, I think that everyone should keep an eye open to Star Atlas medias and communications this week. Something going on.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, I guess we need to keep our eyes open
Y-
because
And
it
our
might be
mouths shut,
something very cool.
Jose. And our mouths shut
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah,
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 that's
for sure,
important to
bro.
keep our jobs. Like we try to do the brew, but at the same time we try to keep our jobs. So
It's hard
it's like
to make both
it's
work.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
guys, keep your eyes open. That's all we're going to say.
Yeah.
That's all.
So,
That's all. Yeah,
yeah,
to say.
Santi. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should get started on COPA real quick to give the guys a general idea of what's to come, and then we can deep dive on guilds and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that. I know we are speaking a lot about COPA, but like COPA is big, guys. Like it's a big moment in time for Star Atlas. It's going to be the very first event exclusive like for guilds, and like you can participate even if you are not a guild, like if you're building stuff for Star Atlas as well. But we just say guilds to keep it more general, like to have a word. But yeah, guys, it's the very first gathering of the whole community. It's going to be an event that it will last hours, guys. So when we will be in Copa, this is a little spoiler, but the only thing that you will see in the Discord server are the Copa chats. So if you come next week on Thursday, don't be scared. It's Copa happening.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's going to be. We are going to vibe with it. It's going to be like
a
not sure, guys,
festival.
if you know, like, yeah, like Lollapalooza, Coachella. I'm not sure if that's even the pronunciation. That's first world stuff, but it's going to be a place to have fun. There will be different activities at the same time going on, and it will last a few hours, a good amount of hours. Like, it's going to last like 5 hours, probably, something close to that. So it will be recorded. Don't worry. We hope that everyone can be live all the time, but we understand if you don't. But if you're live, you will find the way to get into the PC giveaway. So the PC giveaway, I don't want to give all the details, but it's not going to be all the
Yeah,
all the time happening. Like you need to be there to catch it, basically, to get into
yeah,
it.
and we are designing those cool features that will enable you to experience uh, various kinds of activities. There will be the guild speech, the pitching, right? There will be panels. There will be some special brew stuff for the community as well. So guys will need to choose what to follow through the day. Like there will be so much going on that yeah, it won't be possible to be everywhere at the same time. But I guess this is part of the fun of the festivals, right? There will be so much going on that you guys will need to choose where to be, who to listen, and what kind of activities to engage. We'll have some surprises at this day as well. So yeah, I would advise everyone to, if it's possible, to keep up with Copa and be here with us throughout the whole day.
Yeah, yeah. Just have some beers and enjoy the vibe and the moment. Uh, because that's it's going to be a moment in time, guys. It's this moment that we're living right now. It's not going to be repeated, and there will never be a very ever first Copa again. So enjoy that you are there. Basically, that's the thing. Enjoy with the community. Enjoy with your guild. Have fun. Listen to the pitches or listen to anything that you want. Commander Sagem says, "Looks like I'm going to have to take a sick day for Copa." I like that. I like
I
that. That's
like
the
that.
vibe. You should. You should, man.
This is the kind of the device that we provide here at the Brew.
Yeah, that's what we do at the Brew. We are DJs. We know. We feel you on that, man. Like, yeah, you should. But yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Lordo, the time slot is not known yet, but what we will do is reach out to the guilds that make it to Copa. Basically, the judging is going on right now. What we will do is reach out to all guilds and try to get the best time slot for depending on the time zone that you are in. We will have different. They will have different time zones, so we need to align with that. So we will be coordinating that before, so everyone can be there.
Yeah, we
So
want to
we
have
still don't know
time
the
slots for
exact,
everyone.
yeah, we still don't know the exact time, Lordo, that we will that it will start. It will be known pretty soon, like in the following days. But don't worry, if you're a guild leader and you need to start making plans, we will give you some good time to for that, and also coordinate together with us for it. So yeah,
Yeah,
guys.
and man, we had so many applications, right, Saint? Man, it was,
Yeah,
and
like
the quality,
I think
like you guys made us proud, like you guys meant business.
yeah, the applications are great. Like it's crazy, and they are really really
We
great.
got all
So
sides of guilds. We got guilds that we didn't even know that existed in the ecosystem, like guilds that were ridden or guilds that there are basically very few members but are super excited and put lots of work on their presentation. So yeah, man, I was proud and looking forward to see everyone competing on Copa Day.
yeah. It's definitely going to be fun to see all the activities that are going to be in there, and listening to the pitches, like to the guilds presentations. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait, to be honest. I see you from Gargantua saying that 24-hour event from midnight to midnight. No, man, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah,
Maybe
again, like
one
it will
day.
probably last. I know that you guys will be there like probably the 24 hours, but we can't do that. It will probably last like 5 hours. That's our estimate. It depends on a few things, but it will probably last that. So yeah, guys, that's the time. That's the time. So not sure if there are any questions about Copa. Please shoot them my way. If you want to unmute, this is the moment. If you have any questions, just this is the moment to ask about Copa. Okay, I guess there aren't. That's good. That's good. I like that things are clear.
Wait, I have a
If,
question.
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So do you know, you said that everybody that submits a presentation will get a meeting with RevOps. Do you
Yes.
know how long the meeting will be?
We need to. It's some coordination, some heavy coordination needed. Thanks for bringing that up because I actually forgot about that. So thanks, man. Like everyone who submitted for Copa, like all guilds who submitted, will get time, like a meeting with our some members of our revenue team, RevOps team. That's one of the departments of Star Atlas, to just for us to collect feedback from you, help you on anything that you need, and yeah. So that's even if you don't make it to Copa, that's a benefit that everyone who applied will get. So we just want to be closer to you guys. We just want to need to know what are your needs, what we need to do to be better at whatever we do, and also to help you guys grow together with us, basically. So thanks for bringing that up. I think it was you, Dreaming Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious, but you don't know how long, like 15, 30 minutes, or
It's
will we
probably
submit
going to be third from 30 minutes or more.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, at least 30 minutes.
at least 30 minutes. Yeah. We don't want to be in a hurry, like when jumping on these calls with you. We want to learn and to be able to communicate correctly. So it's going to be probably more than 30 minutes. And hard as you're asking, is it live stream? What do you mean, like about Copa or about what we're speaking right now? Copa. Yeah, it's going to be like everything is happening on Discord. So we are still working on that. Like maybe we live stream it somewhere, but we are going to record it. So don't worry about it. It's going to be recorded. And yeah, going back to Dreaming Dragon and to all guild leaders and guild members that are right now, like yeah, if you apply for Copa, your guild will get a call with Star Atlas. So wait for the email, or I'm not sure how we are going to reach out, but wait for us to reach out, and we will schedule the call. So yeah, that's something cool. Any other question, guys? Just feel free to unmute and ask. This is the moment. I see Lordo. Lordo, if you want to unmute and ask it, that's a lot better if you want. But if not, I can
Um,
read it. Yeah, Lordo.
yeah, I was asking if that means that the function or the job for DAC manager is filled. We
Oh
get
no.
to know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was just for context for the whole community, like there was a job opening for guild manager, like DAC manager inside the Star Atlas team, and I don't think that's filled, but we are taking care of guilds together, like all the revenue operations team and Star Atlas as a whole. Like one of our main focus, if not the main, like for this half of the year, is to get a lot more closer to guilds, and that's actually something that we're going to speak about right now. So yeah, like that specific position, I think it's still open. I don't really know. I can ask around like in the team and let you know, guys. But I think it's still open. I don't know if it was filled. It's not on my radar, so I can ask and let you know. But thanks for the question. So yeah, guys,
Thank you.
if any, yeah, if you have any COPA related questions, any extra COPA related questions, let me know. If not, I can move forward to our next topic that we have for today. Just feel free to
Next.
unmute. I see Hardest typing. Power to the people, Hardest. Yeah, man. Power to the people. So yeah, guys, I just on another topic, I missed you guys. Like it has been like 3 weeks since my last brew, and I felt
Yes, yes,
lonely, man.
really.
Yeah, I felt lonely, man. Like I was like, oh,
Welcome
I
back,
really
sir.
thank you, man. Thank you, man. I really like I was on Wednesday something was missing. Like for the whole week, I felt like something was missing.
Yeah, it's
So
weird, right?
it's weird. It's a super weird feeling, but yeah, man. Like I really felt it. So I'm really glad I'm back. And yeah, thanks for everyone who joined today. Thank you, guy. Like this is this is for you guys. So yeah,
It's
thanks for
good to have
joining
you
as
back.
always. Thank you, man. Thank you. So I don't see any extra questions about Copa, so we can jump on the on another topic. The other topic that we have now, guys, we want to speak about guilds in general, and this actually involves the new guild category that we launched. If you scroll a little bit down on the chats, like on the categories of this server, you will see the Stratus DAX category, where you will see DAC FAQs, DAC rules, DAC chat, DAC advertisement, DAC recruit, and DAC registration. So this is not like just again, this is not just a Discord category, guys. What we try to do here with this is more than that. Like all these things will evolve into a bigger thing. Like in the future, this is only the beginning for the DAX ecosystem, basically. And what we're doing here is getting closer to the DAX in Star Atlas, to the guilds. And this can start by just the DAC registration, for example. What you need to do there is basically only DAC leaders. Only DAC leaders should be the one registering. This means I saw some questions like, what if we have multiple leaders or something like that? I think we're going with maximum 2 per guild for this. Like this registration is to get access to a private channel with the Star Atlas team and other guild leaders. The process is similar to the judging in COPA to get into COPA, but it's different because like there are no max slots or anything like that. Basically, once you get approved, you get access to of your guild leaders or guild ambassadors or however you guys want to manage that. Basically, two of you guys will get access to a private channel where you will be together with other guild leaders and with the Star Atlas team. This is in an effort for us to get closer to you guys, to get closer to our guilds, to get closer to our community, and to know better what we need to do for the whole ecosystem to evolve in the correct way, and to work together with you guys for this basically.
Yeah,
So there
and
will be, yeah, Jose, go
sorry,
ahead.
Santi, just to
No, no
add to you
problem.
guys that we are co-creating the metaverse of Staratos, right? This is the logic behind everything that we are doing here. This is the logic between Web3. So much of what's going to become the space for guilds and things like that is what you guys want it to be. So, for example, this one is something that we'll be heavily doing today. What we want to learn is what kind of functionality or what kind of environment you guys want to create. Like, what are the tools that you guys perceive as most relevant to leverage your gameplay, your guild exposure, your ability to fulfill the objectives that you want to do in Star Atlas according to our white paper and economical paper. I'll be doing, after we finish this initial presentation, I'll be sharing some of my insights about this subject, and then we can start brainstorming from there, like what we need to build, what's the low hanging fruit for the guilds and Staratas that would help us a lot, things like that. So this is why we are here theory crafting. This is what we are going to do today.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like what we try to achieve, again, I don't want to be repetitive, but what we try to achieve here is that connection with you guys, with guild leaders, with the community, uh, to build together. Like we are taking you guys, we're taking guilds as part of our. You can see it as kind of like part of our development team in some way. Not development team, but our decision making. Like we are making the decisions based on your feedback, on your opinions, on whatever you guys tell us. So that channel is basically a way to get closer to you guys. So basically, if you click on the, if you go to that registration, you click on the link, you will find a form in staratlas.com/form/guild registration. It will redirect you there, and you will need to complete, like if you're a guild leader or guild ambassador, you will need to complete the form and basically fill in the places where it's required. So yeah, guys, go there, complete that. Take your moment to do that because it's important. And we already saw, like I think it was a few submissions. I didn't dive deep into them, but they are super, like super interesting, and you guys are going really really for it, like thinking about everything. And that's exactly what we need, because again, like this is for us to understand you better, guys. And yeah, guys, that's really important for us. And if anyone has any questions about this, just at any time feel free to interrupt me. Like this is the Brew, you you are here to interrupt me. Like we consider the Brew as success if you interrupt us a lot of times, basically, right, Jose?
Yeah,
So yeah, guys, feel free to chime in at any time and ask me any questions if I'm not being clear on anything. But yeah, you need to think about COPA as well as the very first thing for the whole guild ecosystem. Like not the very first thing, but the very first thing of a much bigger vision and a much bigger way that we are taking together with guilds, basically. Because there are going to, a lot of things are going to come after COPA. For example, one of them is this channel where there will be activities as well in that channel. Like it's not only going to be a channel, but for example, we plan also. I'm leaking stuff, but I will leak it. Like we are in the Brew, that's what we want, right? But we plan on having, for example, monthly calls with all guild leaders who are there just to collect feedback and everything. That's one of the things that we're planning. So yeah, that was a leak. I'm sorry to say. I hope we can.
I hope we keep our jobs after the brew, right?
Yeah, I hope that nobody from the team is listening right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, listen, I have a question. Sorry to interrupt you guys. This is Hardas.
Yeah.
Mr. Zeskk, did you see my tweet? Because from last brew I wasn't active and I wasn't speaking, and I heard it like this is how I understood it. That you're having problems with your Utopia security or something. I don't know. So I was just wondering if you saw the tweet.
We hear you a little bit weird, my friend.
Yeah, the
Like
audio is a little
yeah.
cut, man.
Yeah, Teotihuacan is a little bit weird. So
Maybe you can write on the chat.
yeah, I didn't understand. Or check your mic because I didn't understand. It was a bit loud. So I see Chalden asking like contact sorry, but I think it will be helpful if you told us what is the standardized way to evaluate guild assets so that we all calculate. Like there's no evaluation going towards the guild assets. Like that's I know that there are a lot of theories. Like I'm not sure like what you guys are thinking, but it's just for us to know basically. There's no, it's not like super important
It's
for
not a
you to have
criteria
like
of any judgment. It's
yeah,
to
it's not
learn
the
more about
criteria of
that.
anything. Yeah, exactly. It's just for us to know and to see like if you guys have the correct tools to be able to measure that and all that basically. But there's no weight on the decision making based on how many assets a guild has. There's That's not part of the criteria. So don't worry about that. Like that's just for information purposes. And oh, I think I misunderstood your question as well. Yeah, if you want to measure like the value of the ships, it's important to measure them in origination price. Yeah, that's important. But yeah, guys, like from our side and on decision making or judging, the amount of guild assets, it doesn't have a weight. So just want to be very clear on that. Like it's not that you will get into COPA because you have like I don't know a lot of assets, but your presentation doesn't look good. Like we focus on presentation and on quality. So yeah, guys.
Yes, so maybe we can start on the, deep dive on guilds and things like that.
Yeah, I think we can. I want to make it to make very sure that I cover correctly like the new what we want to do with guilds and also if you want to open your mic and share feedback with us on like things that you would like to see, for example, inside Discord, inside those channels in the Star Atlas DAX channels or anything like that. So feel free to open your mic and to share what you think, or even if you think that we are doing something wrong and that we should pivot to another way of organizing this. We are always open for that feedback, and the brew is the place. So before moving to theory crafting, I would like to give you guys again the chance for this. So feel free to speak.
I wanted to say something.
Yes.
See, well, doing COPA was a great thing, and when I heard there is an event, something like this, where all guilds can talk, it's a great thing. But I don't know how long does it take until the next COPA. I mean, is it? Of course, it's gonna be a regular thing, but is it gonna be once a year or twice a year, or how long does it take till the next COPA?
So there are a lot of things that we are going to learn from this COPA, basically. The main idea, like the first idea, was to do it yearly, and in some time, like what we would love is to be able to do it in person. But we like it really depends on you guys as well. If you want to see like if everybody loved Copa and everybody is like, okay, we want a new Copa, we can do it like more often. But we first like need to see how how it goes basically. But the main idea, like the first idea, is to do it once a year. So yeah, that's the main thing. But we are open to changing it, like depending on how much you love it, guys. But yeah, it
Yeah,
depends on your opinion.
yeah, it's a test for all of us, like we have bullet this content, we have found our judges, we have prepared the surprises and how we envision things to play out. And if you guys think this is a cool model, this is something that you want to enjoy once more, with maybe with even new stuff and cool features, you guys let us know and we work our magic to make it happen again, more often. but
Yeah,
the original idea is once a year. Yeah.
exactly.
So, Santi, do you think that we can get started on our guild talk?
Let's see, because I know that we go crazy with the theory crafting, so I want to check again, like if there are any questions. Quick
Um,
count of
can you
five.
guys hear me?
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
All right, perfect. So the question I had posted, relatively new here, so if the information is somewhere, I apologize.
Okay,
Um,
no problem.
how does with COPA and or like guilds, how is that going to like coincide or relate with Scream, which I'm slowly learning about, or does it benefit for staking if you put your fleet together as a guild? Like, how does that coincide um, for what is currently available?
This,
So there's no direct relation between like Copa and Scream, but I think that your question goes more like how guilds will interact with Scream, or if guilds are important to play Scream, right?
In a sense, yes. Like, does it, if you're in a guild or, either big or small, how does that benefit for Scream? And then I wasn't sure if it was relatable in terms of staking in regard to, deploying your fleet. Now, if you can do it as a guild fleet, I was just curious in the relation between them both.
Okay, just
yeah,
I know you had some comments, so go for it.
yeah. I would like to make some comments on that because this is actually the beginning of what I was envisioning about talking today. Copa is the start of something that we envision is the right time to start uh, talking about the guild involvement in Star Atlas, right? As you guys know, we have lots of things prepared for this summer. We have lots of releases scheduled for this year, and we feel that this is the correct time to start, getting the guilds closer to Star Atlas as a whole. Because as the releases comes by, the guilds will have more and more influence in the metaverse of Star Atlas as a whole. This is our vision, like we are going slowly and forward onto bringing the guilds to be the protagonists of Star Atlas every single project. And even if you can't make it like the best possible way on V0 of every single project, we are surely striving to make it possible in V1 or V2 or as we iterate each and every single update of the Star Atlas project. And regarding Screen, guild gameplay in Screen and the things that you guys will build, like your guild's relationship, the coordination skills, this is going to be central in screen gameplay. This is something that we spoke about a few brews ago, but screen is all about coordination because the objectives on screen, they they are big, like they require players to work together to achieve their ends, especially the conquering of territory, the conquest of territory through the star-based systems. So if you don't have your guild coordinates, you might have your fleet like, I don't know, dispersed through the galaxy without the ability to actually influence the outcome of the big conflict that will be screened. So, yeah, this is the foundation of what we are starting to build. We feel that this is the right moment to start kicking out content driven to the guilds. This is what COPA is starting. It's the beginning of the age of the guilds inside Star Atlas, if we may say it like that. That's why we are creating those channels in Discord. That's why you are getting closer to the guild's leaderships because the universe will be in your hands, guys. Like this is why you were creating Star Atlas to give it to you all, so you can make whatever you guys want with it, or whatever you guys can actually manage to do with it. And there are many dimensions that guild gameplay is important in Star Atlas. Personally, I envision at least four. Uh, the political aspect of the gameplay, and this is my favorite one. We can dive deep into this later. The economical gameplay, the military gameplay, and finally the metaverse aspect of the Star Atlas project. And every single category of this requires guild involvement in some degree. and they will require that we develop guild tools to deal with those situations. Like, for example, we'll need to have some coordination between guilds of the same faction inside Star Atlas to make things happen. We also will see how the political relationships between guilds of the same region will work in the regional DAO with the Police DAO. And finally, you guys will be the bridge for players to join Star Atlas Metaverse, right? Uh, I think that the way I envision Star Atlas guilds is like you guys will be the bridge between the Web 2 world and the Star Atlas metaverse, right? You guys will be the protagonists on bringing people to Star Atlas. You guys, each one of you have different values about how the very metaverse concept should be. So we want you guys to leave your spirits in Star Atlas, like we want you guys to print your mark on our worlds, on our lore, on our environment, and show the world that you are a positive thing in the metaverse. Like you are a good leader, you are bringing Star Atlas in a good way, helping people get engaged, bringing opportunity to people that otherwise didn't have these many economic opportunities like I did before I joined Star Atlas as a whole. So you guys have big missions, and I see that some, if not most of you, already know those missions. And this stage of development is about building the tools that you guys will need to create this. This is what we are looking for on this particular brew, to have you guys
Exactly.
brainstorm and share with us your vision about this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you got it right to say like nothing to add to that. I hope like if that it was clear to you, Wonder Woman. Please let us know if you need like if we lost you in any part.
No, no,
Uh,
I'm just listening and soaking it all in. So yeah, no, I mean it makes sense. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep listening.
Yeah, guys. But yeah, we have these four main areas where we envision guilds to play a fundamental role inside Star Atlas structure. And I wanted to learn from you guys, like, what's the role that your guild, or like, what you guys think it's most important for Star Atlas to develop to bring you guys the tools that you need to make the things that you want inside Star Atlas game, like, right? For example, if we need, I don't know, a guild stock exchange inside the game to finance your activities, we can go crazy here, right? Tell us what
Yes.
you want, and maybe we can have something developed for you, like this is the idea here.
What I, if I may interrupt,
Sure,
yeah.
please.
you already mentioned one important part from my point of view. Something like guild own or perhaps uh, multiple marketplaces, which can be guild internal or perhaps even like a per guild marketplace for both inside the guild trading as well as like a like selling specific or importing specific commodities from outside the guild. I don't know how to explain this properly. Uh, like an exchange for guilds that they have, which then and the funds or profits then goes into like the guild treasury, something like that. This would be something which come to my mind.
Like, for example, we have on a, let's say, on a stellar system, one guild will be like the ruler of the system, and every single trade there would come a fee to their treasure. Is this something like that?
Yeah, this comes really close to that. Exactly. Yeah. Like
Hmm.
yeah, or perhaps that guilds can rent a market, how is it called? Like a small place at the market on a space station or so. That they that guilds can rent for a week or so, I don't know, for a period of time, a place at a marketplace on, I don't know, a space station or whatever, and then use this for public trading.
Yeah, this is interesting because
And
as you
the
guys
rent fee, yeah.
yeah, this is actually interesting because as you guys know, there will be the option in some points of the Star Atlas game to trade in the Galactic Marketplace from there. But if there was an structure or a mean for the ruling guild of the region, like let us say the governor of the regional DAO of a said region, to cut itself off from the global market, like the galactic marketplace. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. This would, add different layers of gameplay to Star Atlas, and even the possibility of uh, establishing fees to use this marketplace or to engage with the galactic marketplace as a whole. This is interesting. Yeah, I like that.
Yes, but besides this, we also, or rather, considering those smaller marketplaces, which I don't know, can be rented or whatever, or could be rented, um, it must have some it should have some benefits for both the person who is dealing at rented marketplace and those who offer the marketplace rents. And because it doesn't make sense to have a galactic marketplace, which is which is the most beneficial, the galactic-wide most beneficial place to trade. There should be some benefits for local markets too, I think, because otherwise it
Interesting.
doesn't make sense to implement it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I'll pass on to the team. Anyone else
Perhaps, yeah.
has any ideas?
Can I ask something?
Sorry, I missed.
Please, sure.
Uh, I just I want you I want to ask you something. As a representative of the Startless team, I want your opinion on something because what you're saying, what you keep saying is that well, we give you some ideas, some stuff that uh, for Startless to build for us. I want to ask, and I'm not judging or anything. I'm just curious. What's the opinion of Startless team about the developers and creators inside the community? Do you support them on a lower level, higher level, or you support gamers on a higher level? People who consume what you can create, what you can build. I don't know if I said it right. If you understand my question or not.
Yeah, I guess I kind of understand. And what I can tell you about this is that Star Atlas loves hiring from the community, and as a whole, we love the work that our community is doing with Star Atlas, like the things that they are producing and the tools and things like that. It's just that, for example, I am from the community, I started working in Star Atlas due to the work that I did as a community member before joining. Ronin was that as well. Dom was that as well. And yeah,
And a lot more
like,
who don't talk. Like
yeah, we
who has
got lots
got
of guys from the community. And yeah, man, for sure, Star Atlas wants to support the community tools and things that community builds. And it's because that we are on such an early stage that maybe we can't focus on giving more support, but it is on our plans to keep developing methods to keep supporting you guys on this parallel work, on this passionate work that you guys are doing for by yourself on your own, like just for the love of Star Atlas. This this is something that fills our hearts with joy and to keep us hyped while we are building. And yeah, man, for sure, like we want to support you guys to the max that we can. And if we can do that to uh, to the highest level right now, it's because we are still developing the structures necessary to do so.
So one thing at the disposal of Star Atlas right now is the Score Web3 ecosystem, right? So you could easily document usage of said ecosystem and interacting with it because you're currently expanding on it for Scream. So I would recommend a full-fledged guide or documentation on usage of that for the guilds if you're going to want to encourage building on top of that.
Yeah, yeah, this is something that's
Yeah,
surely on our
interesting.
radar, man.
Uh,
Thank you for the point. But yeah, for sure. Yes,
Mr. Penguin,
Hardes.
I have a question. I just got home. How's my microphone?
Yeah, man,
Perfect.
now it's much, much better.
Much better. I'm
You
sorry, guys.
sounded damn good, hard ass.
Sorry, guys. It's my bad. I wanna say thank you for coming back, guys. I was missing you, and please, yeah, we need instructions on how to do this, and this maybe can be like a part of your class, like from virtual Nutopia. Give us, the ones that are going to be using it, give us some info, or either on YouTube or somewhere where we can learn. We can go to classes. Maybe we can set up our own classes.
Yeah, like teaching will be, I envision that teaching will be a major industry in Star Atlas as a whole. Regardless of Notopia, I see that there are many guilds that are proposing to be part of this ecosystem, right? Because if you stop to think about this, we have people from all over the world. We have some talented members at every single area of knowledge here in Star Atlas, and we have people that want to learn. So Star Atlas will be a great way, a very entertaining way to meet those that want to teach and those who want to learn. And I envision that this is going to be awesome, like maybe a whole new stage on education, because people from everywhere in the world will have access to the knowledge and content from also everywhere in a Web3 environment. This is going to be really, really cool.
Yes, sir. Any other comments, questions, anything?
Yes, of
We,
course. Hello, everyone.
my
Um,
friend.
do you have any update regarding multi-sig wallet that can interact with Star Atlas applications, like from Tribeca, Kashmir, or Squads?
So that is something that is being built, like that the Stratless wants to build, and I don't think it's coming soon. I don't have like insights on that project or anything like that, but it's something that we want to give our guilds, and it's actually really important for us, like for our guilds to have and for us to give them the tools. So there are no news at the moment, but I know that in Solana, the multi-sig wallets and programs are actually evolving a lot. So for the short term, I will recommend to engage with something like that.
Yeah,
But
but
we
this
plan
is
we,
sure
we plan to
something
do
that
it
we are
for,
working.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like these are tools that we want to provide you guys. So yeah.
Yeah, we want to provide you guys with the most, possible customization of guild treasure management, guild political orders or organizations. Like maybe you want to do a centralized guild, but also you guys may do like Dark is proposing to have everyone vote, like as equals, as true equals. So we want to give you guys the full range of the spectrum. Like if you want to create a guild where a single player manages everything, that's okay. Otherwise, we also want to create the tools for you guys to vote and try to co-manage everything together. It will be up to you to use the tools that you deem that's better for your guild, your values, and your experience.
Yeah, but that's
One
just
more.
like a CRM tool, like a Monday or something, right? I think it's very doable, man. And I think if you need any help from the community is here to assist. I wanted to talk to you because we have the COPA now soon. Everyone is working on really amazing stuff, and that's intellectual property. I think it's important we have a conversation about stealing ideas, stealing projects. How do you look at that? How does Star Atlas look at this? This is something on my mind recently.
Yeah, the guild IP is the guild IP, you know? Like, there is no confusion, and Star Atlas will never promote confusion on this front, you know? Like, it's your guild IP, you guys will be entitled to it. We don't want anything with this. We are happy that if you decide to use this to aggregate value to the ecosystem as a whole, but this is something to be discussed. Let us say, for example, if you wanted to reach out to Star Atlas to use one of our mechanics, this is something that you need to reach out to our particular contacts, and I can send you the who you must reach out to, you know, so you can start the conversations about that. But otherwise, the politics is
Hmm.
to not engage, you know, for
So
that.
Yeah.
everyone will have their basically like a key account manager on Star Atlas team, something like that.
I don't think something like that, at least not.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
it would be more like they would reach out to learn what you want to do and to discuss if if
Okay.
Starbucks has
Yeah.
interest on this,
Smart.
you know, like, and to say you how we propose that this would work out, you know. I'm
yeah.
not from
That's
the
that's
legal
smart.
department of Star Atlas, but this is what I envision that would happen, you know.
Yeah. Also,
Maybe
like, sorry to interrupt you, Jose, but I feel like it's important to mention, like, for COPA, you guys need to be smart about your presentations and everything. Like, you want to share enough to get like everyone excited for what you're doing, but you also don't want to give away your best secrets. I'm sure that everybody's working on different stuff.
That's the thing.
So,
That's the thing. I wanted to say this right now in the community. So, how do we make something official? How do we make a document between two guilds official? The way we manage right now is one organization does it, publishes it, then another retweets it, and then it makes it more official. Kind of, there's evidence that this happened, and it would be amazing if there was like a depository for important documents for guilds to deposit to Star Atlas. And this fact that we have a contact on Star Atlas team, we can just send to them, and everything we send to them is basically, recorded and documented, right?
you meant like Star Atlas acting like a validator of your trades between
Exactly,
guilds.
like a validator, because COPA is a validator in some sense, you know.
Yeah, this is something that we need to make clear, perfect clear now. I don't think that Star Atlas will be, uh, you know, acting like validators of private contracts, because this serves a logic of a centralized state where we have one authority who brings, you know, like a validation to what the guilds are doing. We what maybe we there is a solution that's more like web3 for this, you know, like maybe there is a way for web3 contracts to regulate this kind of thing, you know,
Can
smart
I
contracts.
suggest some?
But yeah, this is something that's more complex, and we would need to discuss this like in a proper.
That's just a bug in your ear, my friend. That's a
No,
bug in
no,
your
it's
little
okay.
penguin
It's
ear.
an important question that didn't occur to me before, you know.
Don't worry,
So
don't worry, don't worry. I know it's not just. I mean, it's an impossible question to answer. I was just saying that we should discuss this as a community, because it's a very important thing that we, as guilds, as organizations, know that okay, this is the procedure when you want to publish an official document. Let's say it's a trade treaty. And you want it to be public, you want everyone to be able to access it, for example, and then there is a document that maybe you want only your allies to see, something like that. So
you
maybe
know
it can be.
what you just the idea that occurred to me is that maybe someone could create an entity that would be from the Star Atlas community, like this validator that you guys need, like
Right now, what we're doing right now for me, like it's just for me, it's my personal validator. So if ODVB publishes it, okay, then I know that I can tell it to Bulk, and Bulk will support that, and then maybe a hologram will get to it, because they have a lot of stuff to do. So once hologram checks it again, it's already 3 times checked info. So there is more security to this information than just me tweeting about something, right?
yeah, I mean, you guys need to go wild with this because trust is something that I always say is the most important feature about the metaverse of Star Atlas. It's more valuable than police, in my opinion. So yeah, you guys need to figure out how to create a mechanism that sanctions how trades are done, how treaties are perceived, when they can be enforced, and things like that. I think this creates an entire industry inside Star Atlas, to be honest. Like, this is something that I want to see how you guys will make this happen. Like, this is interesting, very interesting. Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, it's a very rich topic, for real. I know somebody wanted to ask a question.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to add something to this question he just asked, but I don't know if the topic can go, it's a rabbit hole. It can get too deep.
Yeah,
Ye-
for sure.
Yeah, it can get too deep, but I mean, like, go for it. We're here to chat about stuff.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
hate it
did
when
it?
this happens, man.
Yeah.
Was just about to say something.
yeah, it was a great question. It was a great thing to bring up. It's been on my mind for a couple of weeks right now. But this is the problem with decentralization. If we create a validator, as Jose said, we are centralizing it. Someone has the authority that others don't. And if we don't do it, always, well, most of the time, the people who are more, they're softer in the community, who has louder voices, these people always get in front. I mean, if two decks at the same time create the same thing, or at least something similar to a level, the one that has more voice inside the community is known to be the owner of this product.
That's the
And
difference between money and power. That's the difference. You can be
yeah,
a
it's
politician with a
more
lot of
easier.
power, but not a lot of money. And you can be a wealthy businessman without any political power.
Yeah, exactly. It's the power of media. See, they can publish your document, your idea, your product, and just suppress the other ones. I
You know what?
think,
I'm now theory crafting, okay? ODVB got hired by Star Atlas. No, did you guys
yeah,
announce this, or what's
Yeah,
happening?
Yeah,
he's in the mod team. Yep.
Ah, okay. And can he keep the Star Atlas TV? Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Like,
Because we are building it. It's like I try to help my part. I do my part, but also like we are hiring reporters from everywhere. Just apply to ODVB or Benny, and I mean I have to do the shout out. Sorry guys, I overstepped. I'm just like a nuclear machine. I'm just going. Sorry.
don't worry, man.
I like the passion, man. I like the passion.
yeah. The thing is, see, media gets you known inside the society, inside the community, but it actually doesn't give you legitimacy. There is no validators. There is no law or order and some sort of organization that can set these things and give you a license or something for this product. There is no such thing in the end.
Well,
Yeah.
there is the trust that Mr. Zeskk said. It's
Yeah,
the trust, for example, between communities that let's say in hologram, I know that there's people from different guilds, there's people from different official organizations that are vetting their members, and that's why I trust the information from there, for example. Or you always have to be careful and trust the info. So it's on you to do your research where the right info is, of course, like it is in real life, right? um, but
Yeah, yeah. See, but
yeah, of
this,
course, of course, everything can be, everything, anything can happen, right? What if someone gets hacked, or what if someone gets scammed? So their wallet is stolen, or their identity is stolen. What if someone comes here and pretends he's Santi and starts telling us something? Think about that.
well, to hack something like that, to hack Discord and Twitter, and replace Santi as a whole, that the guy has to be a god of hacking something security. But what I'm saying is what you brought up creates this phenomenon that media becomes the source of trust. Now, is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? Because media is just like me and you; they're just reporters. They can be wrong
Yeah,
sometimes, and
they
if
should
you,
do there should be a way that you can verify info through the game. Like there should be some kind of galaxy, like metaverse news of it, like that's checking the news that reporters are sending in, or something like that, in the future. I'm not saying now, but like in the
yeah,
future, like you get into the game, you jump into your ship, or you take a little look on the dashboard. Okay, what's new, blah blah blah. Okay, I see there's some new articles. These guilds are joining, these guilds are at war, or whatever. So there should be some official way, because then like, if the news would probably change. Like if you go from low risk zone, it will be about finance, investment, stuff like that. And then you go to the medium zone, it's more like, okay guys, the good mining stuff is here, there, this is the tools to use. And maybe in the hazardous zone, it's more about, hey guys, I was just there, like watch out, I saw some aliens or whatever, like bandits are
exactly.
here, bandits are there.
Now imagine I pay some source of media which is not I don't know, legitimate or illegitimate. It's just there. It's just a voice in the community. I pay him to spread false news. It's something that's being done right now in our world, in the real world. Imagine that, and some people just leave some, I don't know, galaxy for me, just right for the taking, and I just come take it. And that's the power of news. It's good and bad. I mean, if there is a source, it's centralized. If there is no source, some things like this can easily happen.
Yeah, I mean, like that's being formed right now at the moment. Like you see new information channels from the community being created, and it's basically, again, you decide who to trust in the community. Like it's impossible, for example, for the Star Atlas team to validate every single user or every single thing that is happening. So it's a it's a matter of who you listen to in the community. The same way as it's a matter of you decide who to listen in the news. Like when you turn on like your TV, that's exactly the same thing. The same thing. So yeah, I mean, like we can go really long on this conversation. I don't want to stay like in the same topic. So we are close to ending the brew. I know that Jose had to leave for a call, so he didn't want to interrupt the conversation, but he said goodbye. But yeah, guys, like I feel like we are in a good moment to close the brew. And also, I have a question, like not related to anything, but for town halls in the future, guys, do you think that this is a good question that I have, like super out of context, nothing to do with what we were speaking, but it's a source of information. Do you guys think that the town halls should continue being in Discord as they are, or would you guys prefer to watch them, for example, on Twitch, but us having our cameras on?
Twitch,
That's a
bro, Twitch, definitely Twitch, come on.
okay, okay.
But also stream it here to Discord if people want to see the Twitch or something. let's vote on it. Maybe drop a vote or something.
Yeah, we can do voting on that. We can do some voting on that. Regarding Town Hall for Friday, we have nothing confirmed yet. Michael has he's on the on consensus, so I don't think he will be available. But I will keep you updated, guys, on everything. But yeah, thanks for the feedback on Twitch and on Twitch or Discord. We'll take it into account. So I see both, but most of the votes go to Twitch. I'm sure that you guys want to see our faces. But the thing is that when you're on Discord, for example, in the amphitheater, it's easier to get in there, for example, to ask a question or to read the chats and stuff like that. And we are kind of closer to you guys than if we are like on a Zoom call on streaming on Twitch or something like that. So yeah, we need to think about it. Let's see how we do it, but there are plans in the future. So yeah, guys. Oh, Lord on Ice coming up with the
Welcome.
yeah. Great job, man. Oh, Discord taking the lead. Guys, go to the Atlas Brew chat now and vote. Vote on Lordo's poll. I love this. So yeah, guys, I think that it is a good moment to close. Again, like we need to leave because we have calls, but I really encourage you to stay. I love the topic on information and who you listen to and how important that is. So if you want to continue after we leave, just feel free to continue. And yeah, guys, thanks for joining. This was the Atlas Brew number 16. And well, I'm really happy to be back. I was really missing this. I was missing you guys. So really happy to be back here with you and in the brews and everything. So yeah, guys, this was the Atlas Brew number 16 and power to the people.
Stick it to the man.
Thanks to the man.
See you guys.